Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you guys for being here to answer some questions. I have some questions from some folks in the district. One of the issues is we talked a little bit about child care earlier. Child care is still on the forefront of what we need, and many of our businesses and their employees depend on child care and depend on it to be healthy. And we have our STARS program, and we have many different entities that determine the quality of our child care. And the governor mentioned in his budget address for infrastructure strengths. And a lot of these small businesses really feel that the strength of having good workforce in our child care area of employment makes it a little easier for parents to go to work. So can you give us a little detail as to what work and initiatives that the department is working on dealing with child care workforce and those that we employ for that child care?
So yes, thank you for the question. So you'll notice in the budget we have an additional $10 million in state funds matched with $5 million in federal funds to go to increase tiered reimbursement rates for the quality star providers. So stars 2, 3, and 4 providers. Right. They haven't seen a rate increase in over a decade, so our hope is that this rate increase will lead to increases in wages for that workforce. Okay, and I asked yesterday about the STARS program dealing with the fact that 1 and 2 are not included and 3 and 4 are. And there was a, just to clarify, so in this, STAR 2, 3, and 4 are included. With that one, and it was mentioned yesterday that we were kind of doubling up on 2. But in and of itself, are there any, with the ability to take those that are into the workforce that deal with our child care, are we putting any standards out there as to who can be? I know they have to do backgrounds, I know they have to have clearances and that type of thing, but other than that, as to what the qualifications are for daycare? I'll have Suzanne come up and address this one.
Yeah. Give your name and your title.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Suzanne Morris, Deputy Secretary for the Office of Child Development and Early Learning. So yes, you referenced the Keystone STARS program, our quality rating and improvement system. We do have performance standards. As programs move up in quality, we do ask our workforce to demonstrate whether they're participating in credential-bearing, credit-bearing programs through higher education, or if they are acquiring professional development through excuse me, our certified PQAS system. So we do monitor how our teachers are accruing knowledge as well as skills as they move up in quality. Okay, thank you very much. Switch subjects real quick for another area that was asked about in our neck of the woods, the county child welfare system. If we have a delay in the budget, in the prioritization of what is considered important and what is integral to operations. Child welfare obviously being very, very important, but the county systems, when we don't pay out to the counties, those systems do not receive funds. So my question comes to the health and safety of those particular children that are in that system. Why do you plan on making that one of the integral parts and ones that do consider an emergency payment, or is that going to remain as not an integral part?
So in the past, as we have had impasses, we go through a process with the attorneys to determine the funds that can be released. And you may remember that we were actually taken to court on not paying the county payments for child welfare. And we
Hence
won.
the question.
No, at this time, unless the legal changes their position, it would be no.
Okay, so they're not considered an essential service at this point and will not be in the future?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.